last couple of days, actually, it's been even up in the 50s. And then this morning it was raining. And then when I came out of the hotel room today, it's probably 3-4 inches of snow have come down. It's very pretty, but very cold and a little unexpected. I must not have looked at the weather and didn't realize this was going to happen. Anyways, I wanted to just talk about how about 3 weeks ago, maybe a little more, I filmed video 10 of this Learning to Be series. It was kind of a recap of the things I learned while doing the series, and was kind of excited because I'd already posted a video that week. My goal was one video a week, which I'd been doing since the beginning of the year. So this is going to be video 2, and I had it ready. I was going to edit it on my flight back to California. And when I got, and it was a long video, I think I probably talked 20 something minutes, but felt like I really kind of went through all the different lessons I'd learned and felt really good about it. Went to edit it and there was no audio whatsoever. I think I'd plugged in my mic into my camera and had my mic on, but did not realize the mic must have been dead. I just pulled the mic out of the case, it charges it earlier that morning, and just had it with me the whole day, and it must have been on is all I could figure. And so it had died, but because I had plugged in the receiver, it didn't let my camera record its normal audio, so it was just a long silent video. It was it was very disappointing. I was just like, ugh, it's just hard to redo something when you've already done it, and felt like I felt like I had processed all the things I wanted to process, and had really kind of thought about how to organize what I was speaking about. Anyways, I kind of felt like, well, then next week, I will redo the video. But we also went home to Louisiana for a little over a week to visit with family, so I ended up quite busy doing that, which I knew, but I felt like, I could probably break away from a video, but just ended up, days went by. Then we went to Seattle to see a friend in a play and didn't do it there, and then got back to LA, and we had just a lot going on and some things we were really trying to work through and think about, and kind of got busy with some other things. And then I just kind of realized, like, oh my gosh, I'm about to go on 3 weeks and I haven't done a video, and that alone just kind of steals a little bit of the momentum and joy for me. And once again, I kind of fell back, and I've been a little hard on myself about it. And so I figured all this week I was like, I'm just going to sit down and redo the whole video. I found my notes that I used the first time, and so I was just going to do that. But then the week has gone by, and I don't know why I haven't been able to just get myself to do it. And so just now walked out here, and realized I had my camera with me, and figured, why don't I just go ahead and talk about the fact that the mess up and what happened, and that it was 3 weeks, or actually almost 4 weeks now. I guess if I post this video, it would make it only 3 weeks that I didn't post a video. But it's one of those things where I realize, like, what feels like is happening is I'm about to let 3 weeks turn into a month, and before I know it, a month will be several months, and I don't want to do that. And so I'm just going to upload this video, and haven't decided if I'll still do the final Learning to Be Seen video, or if I'll just move on to the next thing. I actually think I've been doing a lot of thought about it, and I think I want to start talking about this idea of slow travel, something Brandon and I feel like we have learned to do and enjoy doing. And specifically when it comes to Japan, I have such a love for the country of Japan and have been there several times. I lived there for a year in college, and so I think I just kind of want to start talking about that, talking about what we've learned when we go to Japan. I've brought some friends to Japan on trips. I've also helped other people plan their trips to Japan and feel like I have some ideas that work for a certain type of people who are, well, I'll explain a lot of that in the next video. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna start talking about. So I guess I'll let this be the end of Learning to Be Seen, this little series that I did, and I'm proud of all the work that I've done. I've learned a lot about myself. I built a lot of confidence in talking to a camera, being on camera, learning to simplify things, learning to get out of my way, learning to be careful that to not let perfectionism turn into procrastination or be a form of procrastination. Yeah, there was a lot of things I learned, and I'm really proud, and I'm excited to move on to more things. And if you've been following along, thank you. And if this is the first video you see, welcome. And yeah, I can't wait to film the next one. Thanks. Bye.